high. So here's the thing. I'm young, right? I'm 16, turning 17 later in the year. December 2nd for anyone who wants to get me a little something, something. Anyway, the point is, I'm a young person, you know? It's the second part or second half of my teenage decade. But, you know, it's fine. That's not old. But tell me why I post something like,
this user's turning 17 this year on my story.
And a handful of people are either calling me Unc, straight up just old, or telling me to get a job next year. Okay. I see some of y'all a little too young, a little too backwards. Just because I'm a little older than you doesn't mean I'm old. I hope we're on the same wavelength. And the thing is though, they're a year younger than me. I was born in 2008, they were born in 2009. So that's just like, you know, a year difference. Disclaimer though, 06 to 08 is the greatest run of children being born. Like from those 3 years, 2-3 years, the greatest minds have been born, including myself. Besides that though, I was born in December 2008, meaning basically, you could consider me a 2009. But I don't claim that status because I'm convinced 08 is still one of the greatest years to be born. Anyway, the point is, I'm not that much older. I'm very young. I'm youthful. That age disclaimer aside, there are instances where I do feel like an unc. Take for example, my friend has 2 younger siblings. I think they're 7 and 10. I was talking about famous dinosaurs, and I mentioned Barney, the lovable purple dinosaur who really loves giving kids hugs and kisses, strangely. And they tell me they don't know who I'm talking about. Mind you, these are the same kids who will be screaming skibbity dop toilet everywhere they go. Like, I get different generations have different things they're obsessed with, but Barney is by far way better than skibbity toilet. Like, I don't entirely blame these kids for consuming the media that they consume because it's given to them. But at the end of the day, we have to blame someone. And I choose the government. Jokes aside, modern media for kids is just awful. Strange. It's just horrible. I mean, I was watching my little sister watching the new Dora the Explorer. That's 3D. Like, what? Dora is a 2D Mexican child with a pet monkey as a friend who goes along interpreting maps that she doesn't quite understand while trying to fight off a fox that's obsessed with stealing. That is peak fiction, and they decide to make it more 3D. No, that's not what television is about. We need it to be 2D and simple, straight to the point. The plot's already complicated enough. Make the animators have a much easier job interpreting the very convoluted and complicated plot. And it's not even just the shows anymore. Toys don't hit the same. I remember when I was younger, there was this ad of these special bubbles and socks that gave you the touch of Lionel Messi. I'm not even joking. I don't know if I'm gonna find the clip, but I was obsessed with that ad and wanted those socks. I didn't even like football at that point, but like just the idea of being able to touch a bubble with your feet. Whoa. Just that concept was so insane to me. But now I can't even name one toy that's on the markets right now because they don't advertise toys to kids anymore. There were TV shows that were designed for a certain toy to be made, like even Ben 10, take for example. The Omnitrix toys were some of the greatest toys of all time. A watch that goes up and then down when you press it, that's innovation. We don't have any of that anymore because there's no TV shows to inspire amazing toys, and there's no toys that get turned into TV shows anymore, you know? It was a very lucrative business. I don't know why they stopped having that. Now, we have last but not least, video games. Specifically, Roblox. Even more specifically, the games in Roblox. When I first played Roblox, the first 2 games I played were Pizza Tycoon and the elevator. A friend of mine has a sibling whose first game was Dress to Impress. What? I think the worst thing yet is the fact that kids today get to play Bloxburg for free. What is that? Like, that is too woke. You know what? I'm accepting it. I'm an unk now. Playing Bloxburg for free is woke. I had to pay for Bloxburg with my Robux, and people just want to play for free? What? No. That's not how it's supposed to be. You need to be the one kid who plays Bloxburg with their friend group and be able to isolate the other people without Bloxburg freely. Now they want us to play it for free? No. We want our inequality back. The only solution is to forcefully feed this content, the nostalgic content, to the younger generation so they grow up to be normal like the rest of us. This was my rant on being an unk and how the newer generation is just objectively worse than ours. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment more things that make you feel like an unk. Yeah, I'm gonna start begging for likes and subscribes now. I think this is the life I've chosen. I mean, if I'm unk, I need a job.